Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be diving into another kind of template that we're going to use to determine the cost of blocks and cement, as well as stones, that is glass aggregate, and granite. Yeah, we'll be looking at the cost of this in three countries. I wanted to make it four, but we're just going to look at just three countries, and we'll be looking at the range. So let's quickly jump into this, and we'll be done in a few minutes. So, this is the template. It's a different type. What we're just going to do, we're just going to let's just measure for foundation. We're going to know how many blocks, stuff like that. So just like oh, we're just going to assume that let's assume that the wall height of this foundation is just 1 meter. Though you could check your plan and figure that out. Still same drawings we've been on. So we're going to assume which is 1 meter, and we're going to assume that we're using 9 inches, right? But the width is 0.23 over here, so 0.23, just put in your own width. And all right, so on this template, there is something over there that might look, how am I gonna put it? To some individuals, it might be, oh, this is something else, which is the percentage of WHT. So WHT simply means withholding tax rate. Withholding tax rate in construction refers to um, the percentage of payment made to subcontractors or suppliers that a contractor or builder is required to withhold and remit to the government as taxes. In many countries, government impose withholding tax requirements on construction projects to ensure that taxes are collected and paid. Um, so we're just going to assume some certain percentage. Uh, in US, the federal withholding tax rate is 24% for non-corporate taxpayers, while corporations are subject to a 21% withholding, something like that. So, and down here is percentage of profit and overhead, which is a calculation used to determine the amount of profit and overhead cost that a contractor or builder includes in the bid or estimate for a construction project. So I'm going to quickly dive into this as we um quickly take off. Sorry for my long talk. I just want to keep some people who are not really well informed to be well informed because we learn every day. So just like you all know, using this template, once you click, what we're going to do, we're just going to take off for external first. Let's just take off for external walls. Um, Taking off for this. We're supposed to leave some little space there, but we just take it off because of um the what's that word? The columns. Anyway, it's to our advantage. If you are a contractor, it's to our advantage that we're having more of that. So yes, we're taking off this, just trying to take off this. As you can see, the more we take off, the more some of this components are already there. Some of this, the cement and everything are already out there. I just want to take off for this so that we could know how much blocks, how much it's gonna cost for this. All right, so I'll try to be fast. And we're done. So with this, we're done. Our cement, we're using over 18.61 bags. For this, for sand, we're using 5.39 tons. For concrete, cement, we're using 33.39, which is if we're doing the hollow filling. This is actually for the chipping, if you're putting in, if you're um for binding your blocks, sorry. And this is for hollow fillings, this is for granite fillings. And the amount of blocks we'll be using is 134. So right now what you can currently see is that on the block we have 134.65. The reason why it is like this is because some other people might want to use a different size of blocks that might not be a kind of block that fits in, like let's say, because this type of block, a square meters of this block, I mean a square meter can contain 10 blocks. I don't know if you get the maths though. I lost my train of thought. So number of blocks per square meter is 10. Okay, so in order for us right now to get this accurately, all we need to do is we click on this portion and we click on input, I mean advanced, sorry. And we come over here, and what we're just going to do, we're just going to put multiply by this. So I will just do something like this, Control A and this formula, and that's how we have it. Okay, so now we've figured out that the blocks we're using is 1346.50. You understand? So you could actually use this as a means to get the cost of the blocks if you want to, but I'm not going to use that. I just want you to see how we could use this information to generate a kind of little report that will show the cost of building this kind of block work in foundation, how much it's going to cost, in Nigeria, Ghana, and South Africa. So let's briefly jump into that as we round up this video. So remember, we have 1346.50. I'm going to use my Excel sheet on this one. I already prepared a little template that will enable me to do this. It's just like a short draft, which is here. Yeah, so over here we have one cost of the quantity of the block is 134 7 1347. The numbers of cement will be needed here is altogether 30. Yeah, so cement bag that we'll be needing will be 30. As you can see, we're going to use some for hollow filling. That's for doing concrete. It depends. If you want to use this, fine. If you don't, you could just use 18, which is over 19 thereabouts. So we're just going to approximate this. So we're just going to approximate this. So it's going to be 52. Oh, sorry. All right. So we're going to look at the granites. Where is it? The granite. The granite 12.12 tones. It's just going to approximate to 13. Let's just put these tones. And the cost of sand, let's look at the sand. How many tones are there? 6 point, which is about 12. The mortar and the one for the hollow filling, let's put 12, which is 12 tones. And the gravel, um, the gravel. Oh, so sorry. I forgot. So we're just going to use this. Oh, let me just use something to just cover this. Uh, okay. All right. So we're just going to use this information. Since it's not concrete, this is what we're doing here. Oh no. So right now, I already know that this the amount of blocks we're using, 1, 3, 4, 7. I'm just going to come over here and do this. Uh, okay. And so this is actually the range for uh cement in Ghana, and this is actually the range of blocks in Ghana also. You can get for like 8 cities to 12 cities, and for this you could get from 95. We have the famous Dangote, we have the Diamond, the Gasem, many more. So we're just going to use the range. So permit me, if it's beyond that or if it's now below. So okay. And yeah, so we're using this, which is this multiplied by this, and all right. So just going to copy and paste. Where is the A4? Oh, I can't do that. So let me just do this. Where is it? It's about 9,002. Thereabouts. We're using 10,000 just in case if it goes beyond that. So, and also there, we can just use here, and we put in a big total, which is equal to, I put in the sum formula. We're just going to drag and drop from here down to Nice portion. Just copy and paste. And yeah. F4. Why am I getting this in Ghana cities? Let me just do it. Myself. I hope the order cell were not affected. Okay, good. Okay, I was a bit confused, so we almost done. This and take it down. So this is the range of how much that foundation is going to cost. Not really the foundation itself. Don't get me wrong. I mean the block work minus the labor, just the blocks, cement, and granite. Okay, so have a nice day. Sorry for taking much time. See you in the next video.